Hey guys, welcome to the Real World Prepper. My last video, if you guys watched it, was Super Bowl 53, AI, predictive programming, etc. If you haven't checked that out, check it out, because this is just a little addendum to it. As I stated in that previous video, we watched the Super Bowl up until the halftime show. And then I tuned back in for the last 5 minutes or so, and I'm not a sports guy. We mainly watched it, you know, just because it was the Super Bowl. I usually watch one football game a year. It's usually the Super Bowl. My wife and child and I had a little fun party, etc. So, but another reason why I watched it is I wanted to pay attention to what I know goes on with a lot of this stuff, the predictive programming, the foreshadowing, the little bits of information that I believe the elite who run things try and trickle in to all things media, news, sporting events, you know, television shows, commercials and ads and whatnot, and etc. And we talked about some of that in that previous video. Just to touch on it, the main theme I saw, there was a lot of different kind of commercials, but one that I saw, a theme that I saw recurring was artificial intelligence and personal assistants that are AI assistants and things like that. The Mick Ultra commercial with the workout robots. Amazon's Alexa commercial. We're going to come back to that. That's why I'm doing this video. Pringles with the sad, you know, Alexa or Echo type unit that wanted to be human and lacked a soul and, you know, real creepy. TurboTax with the Robo-Child, which was also very creepy. A robot with a, you know, a human-looking face just about this big, and then Simply Safe selling the idea that fear is everywhere in and what they used in all of their visuals and whatnot was in this Simply Safe commercial was the Echoes, the Amazons, your phones, your smart TVs, just closed circuit cameras everywhere, or wireless cameras everywhere, and you know, all of the ways that we're tracked daily and minute by minute, and you know, and if somebody wanted to know where you go, what you do, what you buy, what you say, what you look like, and all that kind of stuff, they can easily do that. They could easily follow you throughout your whole day with a lot of this stuff. And Simply Safe was selling that fear is everywhere in terms of those things that I mentioned, and that with Simply Safe you had another online something or other that you could do. They would help protect you from all of that stuff. So the whole thing I found a little creepy. And my friend and fellow prepper and channel runner, Zombie Farmer, sent me a message with the Amazon Alexa commercial, which the full version, which apparently I missed. Because had I seen this Amazon Alexa commercial, I think that's what it is. Amazon, yeah, it's Alexa. Had I seen this on the when I watched the Super Bowl and made this video, this would have been probably a main topic of it. So I want to show you this video, and thinking in terms of predictive programming and foreshadowing, I want you guys to look at it and consider. Let me grab this volume remote. I want you guys to look at it and consider that, yes, I'm in my pajamas. Sorry, you saw my pajama bottoms. So I'm home today fighting this cold. It's kind of come back. But anyway, I want you to watch this commercial and think of it in terms of predictive programming and you know, the artificial intelligence and the you know, what could be foreshadowing. You know, it's just really creepy. Check this out. Not everything makes the cut.
Let's reheat pasta.
Reheating pasta.
It's cool, right?
Yeah, I didn't know you guys put Alexa in the microwave.
Yeah, we're putting her in a lot of stuff now. But trust me, there are a lot of fails.
Like what?
Like,
Alexa, play my podcast.
When you heard that, did that surprise you?
So, you know, start off with some funny stuff.
dog collar. 4 dogs. Ordering dog food. Ordering dog
You
food.
can bark all you want. I'm not paying for any more dog food.
Ordering gravy.
It's funny.
Ordering sausages.
Hey, you better cancel that order.
Let's a hot tub. A sucked. Let's up, please.
So, you know, the dog barks, and apparently Alexa thinks it's ordering food. It's, you know, so it starts off with some funny stuff. It's still kind of showing, you know, how much people are relying on this kind of stuff.
The incident.
The incident.
That was you guys.
I don't know, was it?
Check it out.
Powering down. Powering up. Powering down.
She says she's doing it, but I don't see anything to you. Holy.
I'm not talking to you.
So anyway, that was it. I just wanted you to see that. That was creepy, guys. To me, that is creepy. You know, interestingly enough done commercial. Okay, you know, I appreciate creativity and you know, I consume media. You know, I like movies and shows, and you know, I like sci-fi and all kinds of stuff, and thrillers and conspiracy theory movies and things like that. You know, I like all kind of stuff. So I get it from a you know, artistic standpoint. Well done commercial and kind of interesting. But if you know anything about predictive programming and foreshadowing in media, like I talked about in the prior video, and there's lots of other videos on this stuff that you guys can check out. I encourage you to check it out. That's interesting. You know, one of the things that we as preppers in the real world talk about as one of the possibilities that we believe certainly is true. Our infrastructure is so old and vulnerable to computer hacking and attacks by others that, you know, not to mention, you know, there's rumors of China developing a weapon that's an EMP type weapon. So, I mean, all of these type scenarios where you could have mass blanket power outages, you know, if that took place, guys, and it lasted longer than a couple of days, I mean, even a couple of days, you would see people going insane. But imagine a power outage, you know, so broad and bold that and so vast in its damage, you know, that it's weeks or months, you know, before it can get back on. That's SHTF. That's when, you know, people's real colors come out, and you see who's capable of what, and you see who's prepared and who's not prepared for these types of events. And so I just thought it interesting. I wanted to share that with you. Thank you, Zombie Farmer, for sending me that link and you know, showing me that, because obviously I missed that. Again, I would have led with that video, with that commercial rather, in my last video. So that's all I got on this one. I do have a video that I'm working on with some notes I made on the State of the Union address, which was last night, and looking forward to doing that one. May have it done later today, not sure. I hope to, but I'm not sure. So stay tuned for that. And also, I was going to do a piece on, prior to the State of the Union, I just happened to be watching Lester Holt, NBC News, and just some interesting things that popped up on that. As I stated before, my About on this channel, my About page talks about that we will talk about all things preparedness, that we will talk about let's see, we want to inform, we want to educate, we want to entertain. We are going to discuss things about preparedness, world events, politics, gear and equipment, conspiracies, and more. So this video falls into one of those categories. We're definitely going to get back into some more prepping and review videos soon. But I got a lot of ideas brewing. I'm going to bring them all to you. Thanks for all my new subscribers, all you guys that have come on board in the last couple of days. I appreciate it. Keep sharing this stuff. keep checking this stuff out. Do your own research. Check into things. That's all I got. Thanks. Real World Prepper out.